Did you know that billionaires don't work harder than you? They just manage their time better? In fact, many of them sleep less than you do. Tim Cook, Apple's CEO, wakes up at 3:45 a.m. every day to get a head start, while Jeff Bezos keeps his mornings free to make clear, big decisions. In the world of the ultra-wealthy, time is more valuable than money. Warren Buffett has said, "The rich invest in time, not in money." So, what's their secret? How do they manage to run billion-dollar companies, innovate, and still have time to relax? In this guide, we'll unlock 6 powerful secrets that billionaires use to master time. From waking up with purpose to delegating like a pro, you'll discover the habits that can help you reclaim your time and your future. Ready to change how you view time? Let's dive in and uncover how the world's richest manage it all. Chapter 1. Waking up with purpose. How billionaires start their day. What's the first thing a billionaire does when they wake up? It's not about scrolling through social media or hitting snooze on their alarm. Billionaires understand that how you start your day can set the tone for everything that follows. Take Tim Cook, Apple's CEO, for example. He wakes up at 3:45 a.m. every day. While most of us are still sleeping, he's already planning his day, answering emails, and mentally preparing for what's ahead. But it's not just about getting up early. It's about being intentional with your time from the moment you open your eyes. In his book The 5 a.m. Club, Robin Sharma discusses the power of waking up early. Billionaires like him swear by it. Early risers have more energy and less stress. Studies show that getting up early leads to increased productivity. A study by the National Bureau of Economic Research found that early risers tend to be more successful. By waking up early, billionaires give themselves more uninterrupted time to focus. Another unique strategy billionaires use is creating a morning ritual. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, avoids early morning meetings. Instead, he spends his mornings reading the newspaper and enjoying a cup of coffee. This helps him ease into his day with a clear mind. The key takeaway? Build a morning routine that helps you prepare mentally for success. Your mind and body will thank you later. Chapter 2. The 80-20th Mindset. Work less, achieve more. Billionaires don't work harder, they work smarter. That's the power of the 80-20th rule, or the Pareto principle. It says that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. So, what do billionaires do? They focus on that crucial 20% and cut out the rest. Take Warren Buffett, for example. He's known for his laser focus on a select few investments. Instead of spreading himself thin, he spends most of his time diving deep into a few projects. He famously says, "The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything." This say no mindset is another time management secret. Billionaires know that saying yes to everything spreads them too thin. Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple, was a master of this. He was known for his ability to reject ideas that didn't align with his vision. This allowed him to pour energy into projects that could change the world. Studies also back this up. A Harvard Business Review study found that successful CEOs spend about 50% more time on strategic decisions and far less time on reactive work. Billionaires spend their time on what matters most, making big decisions and taking calculated risks. So, how can you apply this to your own life? Start by identifying your 20%, the tasks and activities that have the greatest impact on your success. Once you know what matters most, say no to distractions and focus on these high-value activities. Chapter 3. Time is the new currency. The wealth of saying no. In today's fast-paced world, time is more valuable than money. Billionaires know this and treat their time like the precious resource it is. They understand that their success is directly tied to how they spend each hour of the day. Take Mark Zuckerberg, for example. His daily routine is a lesson in prioritizing time. He famously wears the same outfit every day, his signature gray t-shirt and hoodie. The reason? He wants to save mental energy for bigger decisions. By eliminating small choices, he frees up more time for his brain to focus on important matters. It's a simple strategy, but it works. Billionaires also use time blocking, a technique where they schedule every minute of their day. Elon Musk uses this method to organize his time into 5-minute blocks. He even schedules time for meals and breaks. The goal is to prevent time from slipping away due to small distractions. By structuring your day in blocks, you create a sense of purpose in every hour. And then there's the power of delegation. Billionaires don't try to do everything themselves. They hire experts, build teams, and trust others to handle the details. Bill Gates famously said, "Your most unhappy customers are your greatest source of learning." By empowering others, he freed himself up to work on bigger, high-level projects that would lead to Microsoft's massive success. Statistics show just how important it is to delegate. According to a study by the Harvard Business Review, leaders who delegate effectively tend to achieve 33% more than those who try to handle everything themselves. So, don't be afraid to pass on tasks that others can do just as well, or even better. The final part of saying no is simply protecting your time. Billionaires say no to non-productive meetings, time wasters, and distractions. Richard Branson, founder of Virgin Group, is known for his ability to politely say no to things that don't add value to his life. In his book The Virgin Way, he explains, the best way to say no is to be respectful and direct. This ensures that your time stays focused on the right activities. If you're learning something new today, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Don't miss out on more life-changing strategies from the world's most successful people. Chapter 4. Hyper-focus. The Billionaire's Secret to Deep Work. One of the most powerful tools billionaires use to manage their time is deep work. This strategy focuses on intense, undistracted concentration to achieve high-level results in a shorter period. Billionaires understand that working with focus is more valuable than simply working long hours. Elon Musk is a great example of this. He schedules his day in 5-minute blocks and dedicates specific chunks of time to deep work. This allows him to complete complex tasks in a fraction of the time. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter and focusing on the task at hand without distractions. A study from the Journal of Applied Psychology found that uninterrupted work leads to 30% more productivity than multitasking. Multitasking may seem efficient, but it actually lowers your cognitive performance. Billionaires know this, which is why they eliminate distractions. They turn off notifications, put their phones on silent, and close unnecessary tabs. Take Bill Gates, for example. He often spends days in isolation reading and thinking deeply. In his book How to Avoid a Climate Disaster, Gates shares how he clears his schedule for think weeks. This deep work is where he creates breakthroughs and innovative ideas that lead to world-changing projects. So, how can you implement this strategy? Start by blocking off time in your calendar where you can work without interruptions. It's about creating an environment that allows you to focus deeply. Whether it's turning off your phone or closing your office door, creating these deep work intervals is key to boosting your productivity. Chapter 5. Learning to leverage time. Why billionaires don't work for time. Billionaires don't just work for money. They work to leverage their time. They understand that the true value of time is not in how much you work but how much you can get others to work for you. This is the essence of leverage, using resources like people, technology, and capital to multiply your time. Take Warren Buffett again. He famously says, the most important thing to do if you find yourself in a hole is stop digging. Buffett uses leverage through his investments, building a team of experts who handle the operations of his businesses. He doesn't waste time micromanaging. He focuses on making high-level decisions. Leverage doesn't only apply to money, it applies to your team as well. Jeff Bezos famously built Amazon with the understanding that he could scale quickly if he had a great team around him. Bezos said, if you want to be a great entrepreneur, the first thing you need is to hire great people. Delegate what you don't do best, and focus on your strengths. The numbers back this up. A study by the McKinsey Global Institute found that companies that delegate tasks and leverage their teams effectively are 20% more profitable than those that don't. By using leverage, billionaires can focus on their most critical tasks while their teams handle the rest. Automation is another form of leverage. In his book Tools of Titans, Tim Ferriss emphasizes the power of outsourcing and automating work. Ferriss himself uses virtual assistants and automated systems to handle repetitive tasks. This frees up his time to work on high-impact projects. If you want to leverage your time like a billionaire, think about how you can delegate tasks. Whether it's using technology, hiring a team, or outsourcing your tasks, leveraging your resources will allow you to focus on activities that generate the most value. Chapter 6. The Legacy Mindset. Teaching time mastery to the next generation. Billionaires are not just focused on their own success, they're also thinking about the legacy they will leave behind. They understand that mastering time is not just about their own efficiency, but about teaching future generations how to do the same. Time mastery is something they pass down, not just to their children, but to the leaders they mentor. Richard Branson is a prime example. The Virgin Group founder is passionate about mentoring young entrepreneurs. In his book The Virgin Way, he talks about teaching others how to manage their time effectively. He says, you don't need to be a workaholic to be successful. What you need is to manage your time well and use it to do the things that matter. This mindset is part of what makes billionaires successful. They understand that success is about creating systems that continue to work even after they're gone. Bill Gates, for example, established the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to help solve global challenges, and he's taught his children about the importance of time management and giving back. Studies show that successful people think beyond themselves. A study by the Center for Creative Leadership found that leaders who focus on developing others are 30% more likely to achieve their goals. By teaching time management and leadership skills, billionaires create a ripple effect that lasts for generations. Billionaires also invest time in the learning process, both for themselves and others. Elon Musk has said that his biggest source of learning is reading. He spends hours each day reading books that expand his knowledge. He's always looking for new ways to learn and grow, and he encourages others to do the same. This legacy mindset is crucial. It's about teaching others to be good stewards of their time. If you want to leave a lasting impact, you need to pass on your knowledge and time management strategies to others. As Steve Jobs once said, the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. If you found these time management strategies helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more insights from the world's most successful billionaires. Keep learning, keep growing, and remember, time is your most valuable asset.